Hello guys, and welcome to another review by Lego Brick Films and more. Today I am going to be reviewing the Dol Guldur battle. I'm Kanan May, and really awesome set. As you can see, we get Radagast, Gandalf, the Necromancer, Azog, and 2 Gundabad orcs. And also worth noting is we get a statue minifigure. And up here in the cage, we get a skeleton minifigure. But I won't be reviewing them as normal minifigures because they're not labeled that on the box or in the catalog. So without further ado, let's get on with the review. So first up is the Necromancer of Dol Guldur, aka Sauron. I don't really think that's too much of a secret. I think pretty much everyone knew that, but, okay. Anyway, this is Sauron. As you can see, he's got a greenish tint color. He doesn't have any back printing or leg printing, but that doesn't matter too much, since this really isn't a character form we see him in the films, except for a brief moment in the Unexpected Journey film. You may be wondering, does this character glow in the dark? And unfortunately, he doesn't. I thought so when I saw the preliminary images and in the catalog as well, but he doesn't. So, kind of upsetting, but I guess he's too dark to even glow up. Just glow, whatever. Yeah, so that's your Necromancer of Dol Guldur. Now Now we have my favorite minifigure in this set, and that would be Azog the Defiler. Really awesome minifigure, although some people complained about the headpiece not being a minifigure head, but you know what? I think it's awesome. So anyway, as you can see, he has his prosthetic arm that's kind of shoved up in there, although in the Lego one, can't see that too well. He's got some back printing, ears. He looks a lot like the character from the film. He's got a mace. We'll take his head off. And there actually is printing right here, which is kind of weird, even though it's got this on top of it, but it's still cool. There's no printing up here. Because he also has printing on his legs and a little belt buckle. And his little clothes he has there. Love the arm, and it doesn't perfectly fit around the minifigure neck, but you can get pretty close. So, in case you were wondering, you can kill Yazneg with that. So yeah, that is Azog. We have the 2 Gundabad orcs. Basically the only difference between them is their weapons, and that this dude right here has a shoulder protector. So basically this guy has a Yurkai, or what was originally a Yurkai sword, and this guy has a broad sword. My camera to focus. Anyway, basically they're exactly the same, no hair or ears, and this guy has armor plates with bones and stuff on them. Really cool. They've got bone detailing on them, on their legs, and a spine on their back from apparently a dead animal, or maybe even a dead orc or human. So yeah, also some war paint on their faces. And that is your Gundabad orcs. Now we have everyone's favorite Lord of the Rings / Hobbit minifigure, Gandalf. I think this is like my 6th or 7th, maybe 5th Gandalf I've gotten. My 3rd with the hair. So as you can see, he's got his staff, his sword. I'm not gonna go into too much detail since I've done this before, I think, other reviews. And if you have several Lord of the Rings sets, you already know what he looks like. So basically, he's got hair, beard, he's got some printing on the back, like so. Some printing on the front, and that's his happy face. And I can't get his head to turn around. So yeah, that's Gandalf. Not too exciting since we've got him before, but he is necessary to the set. So that is Gandalf. And last but not least, Radagast the Brown. And this minifigure will probably remain exclusive to the set, depending on how the next film plays out. So, as you can see, he's got his wizard staff, which is different than the one we saw in the Tower of Orthanc, where we got all the wizard staffs. So, that's kind of interesting. His hat and beard are actually the same part, made out of rubber, and with a little feather you can place in there. You can actually see bird waste, poo, I guess, on his beard, like in the movie. So yeah, and you can see on one face he's smiling, other face he's yelling. So, or upset. I believe he has, yeah, he's got back printing. Not too much detail. I mean, not too much there, but there is a lot of detail. And some printing on the front. So that is your Radagast the Brown. So first up is this rock. First part of the set. Now I don't really know what this is. I saw the film, but this really wasn't in it. But anyway, you open it up, and there's a ring inside of it. Now, I really don't know what that is. In the catalog, it's labeled as the Wizard's Ring, which I know nothing about. So this may be something that will appear in the following film, the There and Back Again. So we'll just have to see about that. So as you can see, there's a statue here, which is really nicely detailed with a stud on its hand. Why? I don't know. Really nice detail. Some vines, some leaves, profile bricks. Turn it around. There's nothing really there. But there is some nice detailing on the back of the statue. And as I showed, you can open it up in the middle. So that's your statue. Now the larger part of Dol Guldur. Let me get my camera. And we'll go through it. Okay, so first, as you can see, there's this little entrance, and basically you can turn it around, put the Necromancer right here, and kind of make him come out of the dark. You turn it with this little thing right here, the little torch on it. As you can see, it's a wall, so you can put orcs up here like they're guarding it. I love these teeth. It just kind of gives it a darker feeling and all these detailing are stickers, so that's kind of disappointing. As you can see right here, we have a gate which does open. Like so, to allow the orcs to come in. You can see right here we have two skulls. So I'll take this one off, stick it up here, and basically we turn this little vine right here, and it drops down to the ground. Yep, as you see, we have two stairs, both of them coming down, which is really nice, as well as these big pillars, I guess. Now we have the tower part of the set. As you can see, there's a skeleton up in this cage, although in the film it was Gandalf in the cage. And we can pull this pin out right here and make it fall down. So that's really nice. You can also replace it with a catapult, like so. So yeah, go around and see on the back we get a spider web. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention right here. There's a little function where we can make the sword slash using this little knob right here. In the back right here we have a sword, some bones, a barrel, and of course the top up here. Down at the bottom some bones and stuff, and on the back we have some teeth. Some more of the back, and that's basically it. That is your Dol Guldur battle. Alright guys, so this is an awesome set. You know, some people will probably complain about all the stickers, and you know, I don't like all those stickers. It's kind of annoying, but you know, without the stickers, it doesn't have as much detail. And one thing I forgot to point out in the bigger part of the review is let me see. This spider. Hopefully you can see that little spider on the wall. If you notice on his abdomen, he has the Eye of Sauron from the Lord of the Rings sets on its abdomen. So I thought that was a nice inclusion, and that was on one of the stickers. Yeah, so we get 7 minifigures, 3 of which are exclusive. 2 of them, the Gundabad Orcs, are really nice inclusions for army builders. And of course, Gandalf is a very necessary inclusion, even though most of us already have too many of him anyway. I recently reviewed the Dol Guldur ambush, so of course I've got these 2 connected on my shelves, and hopefully I'll be able to review both of them pretty soon and upload them. Yeah guys, so for kids I'm gonna rate this at a 5. This really wasn't a scene that a lot of kids would, you know, it was a little scarier, I guess, than a lot of other scenes, especially in The Hobbit, where you have a ghost, Sauron, flying around as a dark shadow, and it was a little, you know, something we've never really seen before in The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings, so, a little scarier, I guess, for younger kids, so I'd rate this set as a 5. For teens and adults, I would rate this one at a 7. Of course, you can connect it with the Dol Guldur ambush, which is a pretty cool, but we also get, of course, the Azog minifigure, which back when San Diego Comic-Con happened last year, and those were given away as only 100 of them were given away. A lot of us were wondering, you know, will we ever be able to get this minifigure? And, well, now we can get it in the set. So that's really nice, and of course, Radagast completes all the wizards we see in the films. And yeah, the Necromancer Sauron is a minifigure we'll probably never see again either. So yeah, this has been the Dol Guldur battle. Hopefully, the combo, both the Dol Guldur battle and the Dol Guldur ambush review will be coming out soon. So keep your eyes out for that. And until next time, this is Kane and May signing off.